Hello, Dr. Yunus. So good to have you here in Pakistan today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm really honored. I'm talking to a person who has just won the World Nobel Peace Prize award. How are you feeling about it?
Well, it's a very exciting thing to happen. I mean, people keep talking about it for years, that you might get the Nobel Peace Prize or Nobel Prize. Finally, it happened, and it's a wonderful feeling. And suddenly, the whole world explodes at the kind of celebration.
But this field is better than the field of helping others, the poor and the people who are not able to get help.
That is the most exciting thing to happen in anyone's life, to see the smile in a poor person's life, and keep on seeing that, and it energizes you and excites you, that you want to do more.
May I know from where this idea of Grameen Bank came to your mind? Because this concept of microcredits is something very...
Yeah, actually I was not looking for creating a microcredit or creating a bank called Grameen Bank. I was just trying to see if there's any way I can be of some use to poor people. And one of the first things that I did was to see if I can cut them off from the sharks of the kind of bondage of the moneylenders. So I took the money from my pocket and gave them the money to pay back the moneylenders so that they can be free. And they were free, and it excited them. So I wanted to see if I can continue with this. I went to the local bank to see if a bank will lend the money to them. Bank said, no, it can't be done. So that kind of agitated me. Why bank cannot lend money to the poor people? They said, oh, it cannot be done because they will never pay back. I said, you never did it. How do you know it cannot be done? At least try. They said, no, everybody knows that cannot be done. We don't want to try. So let me try. So over months of arguments, finally I offered myself as a guarantor. I said, I'll sign all your paper, take all the risk, you give the money. So finally they did it. And I came up with some rules, some easy way of paying back.
Solidarity groups.
Exactly. And it worked. And I was very excited, and I kept on expanding. And finally I said, maybe I should have a separate bank for this work. And I got that and called Grameen Bank.
You were a successful banker already, and you were excelling in your own field and profession. Why to think about such people who has nothing to pay you back, who were not able to offer you much as compared to any other your profession in which you were already excelling?
See, we are lending money to the poor people because that creates self-employment. Immediately you can create income for yourself. Something that you are already familiar with, raising a cow, raising a chicken, making basket, whatever you know, particularly women. We concentrated on women. And it worked. People are paying back, earning income, improving their family income situation, and sending their children to school. And we became a bank, continued to expand. Today we have 7 million borrowers. 97% of them are women. We lend out over $500 million a year in tiny loans averaging about $130. And payback is 99%. And the bank itself is owned by the borrowers, so it's their bank.
Yes. So what were the hardships you faced in this process?
Mindset. People just don't accept what I do, what I said, find out, this works. People have become very suspicious. No, you are manipulating information and so on. I said, look, it's a reality. Reality is stranger than fiction. Because you made an artificial world in your mind, which doesn't match with the real world. The real world is more exciting than your imaginary world that you have in your mind. So this is one fight I had always had to fight on, the mindset of people.
So how you were able to convince them?
It's by demonstration, because arguments fail, because they stick to their arguments, and no matter how I say, it doesn't make much of a difference.
Dr. Yunus, what is your strength? What is your
strength is, I see, I'm close to the reality, that's my strength. What I say is what I do. It's not writing a thesis, writing a whole new theory. It's not theory, it's a reality. And I see the changes in people's life with the tiny money that we give, and the amount of savings they pile up in the bank, and the enormous amount together as a whole group of poor people. Individually they may be small, but collectively they are very powerful. They accumulate a lot of money in their savings account. They change their life. They change the life of the next generation, their children.
Yeah, you have played a very significant role in just changing the shape and scene of your economy in your country especially. And now when most of the people in the world are living below the poverty line, what would you like to suggest where we are investing a lot of money on guns
That
and
it's
on...
so easy to spend money on guns, so difficult to find money to lend money to the poor people. So I'm raising the voice that maybe we should reorient ourselves in the real world, that pay more attention, because after all, poverty is a threat to peace. If we can improve the quality of life, get people out of poverty, peace will be closer to us than it is today.
What do you get from this idea of microcredit and Grameen Bank? Did you get something out of it for yourself as well?
Mental satisfaction, it's enormous satisfaction that I can be of some help to people to change their own life and create a whole new generation out of those 7 million families.
Any message to our viewers, because most of our youths may be watching, will be watching.
Well, you can create your own world. That's what I'll tell the youth. That you dream of a new world. What kind of world? Write it down and make it happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining
Thank
here.
you.
It was really wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.